Hello again, this is Alex Ullman. I'm back with another video in Murasa Black series. I'm playing against, this player is someone who is pretty well known for playing Stompy, so I'm guessing that's just going to make it 3 out of 4 this time. Let's see. Oh no, not Stompy. Okay, so they could actually be on a Scred Delver variant. Or an Is It Fairies variant, which is actually not a terrible matchup. Once Putrid Leech is in play, the only card that kind of scares me is Scred. And even then, it's not too bad. So here, my goal is to just try and pressure them as much as possible. Let's see. I'm not going to activate Leech here, just because it's just a great way to get blown out. The question is, what's more important, drawing a card or denying them a draw? Going up cards in this matchup is pretty important at this stage. Later on, it's going to be more important for me to take away their draw steps. Okay, Lightning Bolt on Rager is fine. It means they don't have... Okay, they are preordaining and they are going to... What are they doing? They are going... So going up cards is important because, more so than denying them draws, it's about keeping up with their card. They have better cards than you, but you can see more cards. And the more cards you can see gives you a chance of finding your key cards in the matchup, things like Crypt Rats. They put top, which is absolutely fine by me. So my guess is that there is a Scred somewhere in my future. This line of play, not casting anything early, usually also indicates that they have Ninja of the Deep Hours and Spellstar Sprite in hand, which means... Oh, Brainstorm. Okay, they're going to Brainstorm and shuffle some stuff away in all likelihood with Ash Barrens, which means they get to untap with up to 4 lands, but I'll have 2 creatures in play. I'm going to pick up the tap land here, because if I need to untap with a creature or with 4 mana, I can. Okay. So I'm imagining I'm going to see a Scred here. Ponder? Are they going to shuffle? What am I worried about in this matchup? I'm worried about my creatures dying. But they also have a lot of instant speed interaction. But they did not shuffle. Okay, so they almost certainly have a Scred in hand, which means I'm not going to be doing anything with this Putrid Leech anytime soon besides attacking for 2. However, ooh, that's pretty good. Another Leech is pretty good. They also haven't left up counter magic. Yep, Scred on Leech is fine. But they have yet to leave up counter magic this game, which is interesting to me. Okay, I'm going to Duress and see what they got. Huh. So, I could take their Preordain and just leave them on mono removal spells, or take the Scred. I think I have to take the Preordain, because it's going to force them to choose between... 1, it chokes them off cards, but 2, it's going to force them between killing the Leech and killing the Rats. And if they kill the Leech, that's fine. They are just moving right to the next step, which is fine by me. Let's attack. Let's see what they do. Scredding Leech. So I know 3 cards in hand. It's likely they drew a Ninja at this point. Let's cast Rager to see a new card. Let's cast Night's Whisper to see 2 more cards. Let's gain some life. Okay, now what's likely to happen is Sprite's going to come down, and they're going to hit me with a Ninja of the Deep Hours next. But for a change, I'm fine with that. I mean, yep, here comes Ninja. But they are really behind on just about every metric that matters. They're down 2 Screds. Twin Silk Spider's funny here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm actually going to cast my creatures first. Because I want to make sure I have blockers before I start attacking. This will put them down to 8. Unless they want to waste a burn spell here, which is and they just scoop it up. Wow. I'm fine with that. Okay. Twin Silk Spider proving its worth. Okay. This matchup, I do not want Thorn of the Black Rose. You never want Thorn against these decks. They are very good at... Well, they're very good at taking your Thorn. Deadweight's not as good as Slip here, but I don't make a lot of changes. They didn't see the Crypt Rats, and they didn't see Unearth. So I think the question is, do I bring in Edict? They don't tend to bring in... They don't tend to bring in artifacts, but sometimes they might bring in Relic. Do I want the Edict? They have more instant speed interaction, so let's side out 1 Chainers. Not having access to something like Oubliette or an instant speed, what's that called? Have to mulligan that. The Devoid removal spell. Oh, mulliganing again. Have to keep this. Not thrilled about it. Let's bottom Unearth, bottom Wicker Boss, and let's hope we draw well. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Having to mulligan to 5 against a Delver deck is something you never want to do, even if they don't actually have Delver. Because you end up in a situation where you are behind the 8 ball immediately. They, however, are playing a pretty slow game here, which favors me as the person who mulliganed. Okay, they are pondering, and I'm going to be able to draw 2 cards. Boy, I am so far behind on cards. They did not shuffle. So they like what they have on top. Oh boy. Not what I want to see here. So I think next turn, depending on what they play, they shuffled. Is this an Augur? No. Okay. Let's hide the game log. Let's go for a Forest. But let's play Rot Farm. And let's see what you do. Again, I'm trying to play around the potential for Spell Service Sprite into Ninja, which they seem to have. You notice here, oh, Accumulated Knowledge, okay, that's fine. They're playing kind of a flash game right now. But I am okay with our position. Preordain. Top, bottom. That's fine. Okay, let's play the Swamp. Let's play Twin Silk with double Unearth backup. That's fine. Twin Silk is going to do some work here. They've drawn a lot of cards, but I'm not actually that worried. Oh, they also have these really sweet Eldraine lands. That's really sweet. Okay. At this point, yeah, I'm going to draw more cards and see what I can find. And what I should have done is not played my land, because Bojuka Bog would have been really useful. I'm not attacking here because, again, I can't really waste play around. Yeah. I shouldn't have played the Forest. I should have played Bojuka Bog. That's fine. That's interesting. Okay. My Wicker Bow is going to do some work here. Huh. I think I have to do this to try and get that off the board, and then I can still blow it up or kill the fairy with the Disfigure. Okay. Interesting. Having Wicker Bow around is pretty good. A 4/4 is tough for them to deal with outside of Skred. Excuse me. Yeah, that's fine. Let me blow this up. Because they almost certainly have a Skred here, which is fine. But I get to block? Accumulate knowledge into Brainstorm, so that Bog really helped out a bunch. Let's see. What do I want to draw? Not land. In an ideal world, I would draw a 2-drop, so they would attempt to Spellstar or Sprite it, and then I could Disfigure in response. But we'll see. We will see. Serrated Hours is a good card. I was not expecting to see that here. Okay, what do they got? Land and nothing. Okay. So first things first, let's go attacking. It's fine. Let's Whisper. Not what I wanted to find off of Whisper. Okay, so they've drawn all 4 of their AKs this game. But again, Twin Silk Spider really helping out. It's just holding the fort. They have to have a ton of removal at this point. Augur finds what? Skred? Skred. But they still can't really attack. Let's cycle an Unearth. Phyrexian Rager, that's fine. Let's get a Swamp. Pulse of Murasa is exactly what I want to see. So let's first attack. I'm expecting them to Skred. Fine. Let's Rager. Let's Rage. Okay. Yeah, this is not great, but it's not terrible. Because they can't attack. easily. Let's play land go. And I think we're in this kind of mode for a while. I'm gonna have to start cycling those unearths, which is not something I really want to do. Okay, Fairy Duelist again, sure. Well, now I get to start burning some cards, because I can try to leverage, let's see. I mean, they can counter 3 things. So let's try this. Let's try getting back Twin Silk Spider. Interesting. Okay. Let's try casting Twin Silk Spider. Because they almost certainly have some number of Spellstirrer sprites in hand. That is interesting. They let me resolve it. So I'm just going to bog them. And my guess is they're probably playing with some number of, what is that silly card called? Swirling Sandstorm. But by bogging them consistently, I'm kind of making it hard for them to make it work. So let's see. What do they find now? Is it another Scred or a Lightning Bolt? Counterspell? Sure. But they cannot get through my army of spiders. Sure, that's fine. Oh, drawing all these lands is certainly annoying. Let's cycle one of these. Okay. Let's play out Chittering Rats. Sure. We're going to disfigure this. And probably run ourselves into another Spell Stutter. Unless they counter it. Which is possible. But that's entirely within the realm of possibility, because I want to unearth. Okay. Sure. Okay. Interesting. Don't get that at all. They have a counterspell and 4 other cards in hand. How many Ninjas of the Deep Hours do they have in their hand right now? I don't have the removal spell, so I think I just do this and kind of pass for a little bit. Like, having so many blanks in hand is pretty dangerous, especially against a deck like this, but they're not forcing the issue. I know they have Counterspell. Okay, I'm going to have to force the issue soon, because if I can resolve this Crypt Rats, I am in very, very good shape. So I have to play around several Counterspells. But they're giving me time, which is something I really love in this matchup. Okay. Let's see. So I'm setting up a situation where I have 3 looks at Crypt Rats. Between Crypt Rats itself, Pulse, and the Unearth. Let's see, they have Counterspell in hand, but they also have a lot of lands. Augur, sure. Now we're getting somewhere. Scred, that's fine. Let's see. So I think my next play is just Chittering Rats. The second Crypt Rats is pretty big game. It means one of these is going to resolve. Almost for certain. Okay. Now let's see. I think I can wait a turn. Or I can wait as long as they let me wait. This is actually pretty good. By taking creatures off their defenses, I can force their issue. This is fine by me. So this tells me they almost certainly have a, what's that card called? Swirling Sandstorm somewhere in their library. It's likely in their hand, and they're just trying to get to a point where they can cast it for a lot of value. Okay, Skred's gone. Here comes the Ninja. Which is fine. Really? They didn't attack? Interesting. Sure. Sure. Okay, we are in the driver's seat right now. They cannot really do anything as long as I have this active. Mm-hmm. So let's see if they tap out for anything. Yeah, actually. Let's force you to tap out now. They played this very well. Yep. Oof, that's brutal. That is brutal. But I'm not in bad shape. I'm not in good shape. But I'm not in bad shape either. Do they have Skred? I have to hope they don't have the Spell Sorter Sprite. Okay, we're in this. We are both playing off the top at this point. Let's see what you have. Nothing. Oh, this is going to make for an exciting video. It's possible I should have held that until I had to protect something, but I need to know what I was up against. Okay. It's possible that I deck them, but not likely? What are they doing with this? Not chat. Top. Okay. Let's try to force something through now. Okay. Okay. This is such a weird match. It's possible they just have the last two removal spells ready to go. Yeah, they have to attack. I have to attack. Are they holding lightning bolts to try and kill me with lightning bolt? Okay, that's the last counter spell. I haven't seen Mystic Sanctuary and Deprive. Here comes a ninja. Or not. How many lightning bolts do they have? One. They have 3 lightning bolts in hand. So I am dead. Because they have 3 lightning bolts in hand. So unless I draw a removal spell now, I'm going to get burned out. That is not a removal spell, but it could help. Four Fairy Duelist. Okay. Okay. You better have Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. They don't have it. Okay. Okay. They still could have Lightning Bolt, which isn't good for me, but not the end of the world either. Okay. This is interesting. This is an interesting game. Although next game, I'm almost certainly going to want the Wicker Bow. Okay. If there is another game... Did they send out Lightning Bolt? What is going on? They still have basics left in their deck? What is going on? Is there another Swirling Sandstorm somewhere? Okay. They need this straw to be a lightning bolt. If it is, I'm dead. Show me the lightning bolt. Wait, do you have triple ninja? Oh, that would make sense. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. They really played to the last card. They have Spellstar Sprite and Fairy Duelist in hand. For some reason, they return 2. Sure. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm so confused as to what's going on here. Okay. I'm going to block no matter what. But, let's see what they have. I know they have a Fairy Duelist and a Spellstar Sprite in hand. No, they have a Fairy Duelist. They have a Fairy Duelist, in all likelihood a Ninja, and a Spellstar Sprite. So, I need to do this no matter what. Okay. Is this a ninja? It is. Okay. How did I was dead anyway, but... Okay, I'm so confused. Yeah, that was confusing. Sure? Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I was pretty certain that, yeah. Well, now I know basically the entire contents of their deck. I could have sworn that they returned 2 creatures that turn, which was very confusing to me, and I thought they were both Fairy Duelists. I'll need to rewatch. I'll need to watch that replay. That was very confusing. Do I want to Spellbomb over an Elder? I don't know. Didn't I mulligan to 5 that game? I did. Still almost pulled it out. Okay. That was strange. That was excessively strange. So let's go to game 3? Just waiting for them to submit. It's possible that I burned Duresses too early that game, and also with the Night's Whisper didn't hold it long enough. As in, I didn't hold it to the point where I knew it would resolve to gain me cards. Okay, let's do this. Going to play a little quicker this time around, just because I am behind on time. So might not talk as much. But they have no miscreants. They have 4 duelist and no delver. So they are very slow. They are built to win in combat. This is actually a great start. Unless they have a counterspell here, like just legit counterspell, I'm going to be able to really stall their development. Or advance my own. But here I want to stall theirs. Yeah. No, actually I want to draw cards because I need to find that green source for Leech. There it is. Fantastic. Now, if they have the... what is it? Geist here. That's bad, but not the end of the world. Okay. I'm going to nab a pretty decent number of cards with this Bog, and I'm okay with that. What are they doing? Okay. They are fetching an island, playing Preordain, where they are going top, play island, pass the turn. So let's start with Duress. Let's take the counterspell. This is annoying because they're going to be able to get double, what's it called? 2 AKs out of it. Yeah. But I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. And I have another Bog somewhere in this deck, so not the end of the world. Okay, they drew Ash Barrens. Island, sure. Fine by me. Let's do some stuff. Let's attack. Let's play a Putrid Leech. Let's attempt to cast Night's Whisper. And let's pass that. No, I don't want to. I don't want to unearth, just because I don't want to play into. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to play into Spellstar Sprite. Yeah, screw it. They have a ninja in hand. That's all I need to know. But I have a ton of removal. Let's get back the Rager. Let's just do this. Nope, let's not. I do not want to play into a Swirling Sandstorm right now. So yeah, I just have to press my advantage right now and just attack, attack, attack. I know they have a Ninja of the Deep Hours in hand, which means they're probably going to try and hold their spell starters as long as possible. Okay, do they have 2 removal spells in hand? might time out, which would be a travesty. But I do want to deny them draw steps. And if this takes a counter out of their hand, I'm fine with that. Okay. So they will certainly have a Swirling Sandstorm. No, they don't. Okay. Sure, you can augur and get what? Nothing? Okay. Oh, counterspell, sure. They have counterspell in hand. Okay. They have counterspell and removal in hand. Interesting. I am very interested as to what they're doing here. They are taking their time. Yep, Scred, sure. No, wait, I want to kill the fairy. Okay, I'm very far behind here, just because I am playing to try and win quickly, and having to play around a... Okay, so they have a duelist and not much else. This is gonna be tough. Crypt Rats wins me the game. Probably should have held that Unearth for Crypt Rats. Okay, that's fine. That's actually more than fine. Interesting. They want to Scred that. They want to kill it right now. Interesting. What are they debating? Okay. What are you going to sacrifice? I get through with damage? They have a spell Sorcerer Sprite in hand. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Now, I don't know if they can attack. And their value off of that was my Edict. They've burned through 2 Screds. They have 2 mountains. My draw is good, but that doesn't mean anything in this matchup. If they have removal spells, but I can't sit back. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay, that's also fine. And they scoop! Oh, boy. That was quite a game. Okay. Let's stop this and let's go to cash.